What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boston Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to the LDBC, the YCBC. And we got some real deep breaking news right here. We thought Sullivan Barrera and Dmitry Bivol was all but done, but it sounds like that Barrera might pull out the fight because Dmitry Bivol doesn't want to take part in VADA random drug testing for this fight. And Sullivan Barrera said his team was approached about, were they willing to pay the 10 racks, which is $10,000 in regular terms for people that understand, for the VADA drug testing protocol, which is crazy how it come out these fighters' pockets when it should come out the WBC pockets or the WBA pocket, it should come out their pocket or the promoter pocket, all the money that they making off the fighters. But he said, yeah, I'm down for it. And he said when they presented that to the Bivol team, he said they disappeared like Houdini. They pulled the Casper the Friendly Ghost, and they ain't heard from him since. He says, I'm linked the article to the description, and I'm going to paraphrase what he said. He said, I'm not calling Dmitry Bivol a dirty fighter, but I'm, possibly calling him a dirty fighter. I'm putting my 2 cents in there. But he said, we know Russia's history on PEDs, on PEDs and juicing and stuff, He said, I just want to be on a fair playing field. He said, I'm not, saying that he doing nothing, but if you ain't doing nothing, take the drug test and don't hide. Is the money a factor? I doubt it. It could be. Maybe 10,000 is a little steep for Dmitry Bivol, but he should make a pretty penny off this fight. And it seems a little fishy that he done disappeared like Houdini on this subject. And like I said, I'm gonna link the article to the description. Shout out to Boxing Scene for the info. And doping is big in Russia. Maria Sharapova got popped for it. A famous tennis player. After they banned Meladonium, whatever it is, Povetkin got popped twice for it. People insinuate that Lomachenko-Golovkin was taking PEDs. Golovkin, took the random drug testing versus Kell Brook, and he ain't. Most people say he ain't looked the same since. I'm not saying that. I think he's still a dominant force. Some people saying, oh, look at Lomachenko, how ripped and big he is at 130. He got to be on it. So. Russians have they have a history of doping, and being very good at it and being undetectable. You go back to the Olympics and stuff of that nature. And Bivol just wants to be, Barrera just wants to be on an even playing field. Now, Bivol, if this is true, which we have to wait to hit a rebuttal from Team Bivol. If this is true, how Barrera is saying it, because this is all alleged. This is all according to him. It's 3 sides to a story. It's Barrera's side, it's Bivol's side, and it's the truth. And we got to wait to see what Bivol say before we jump on him. But if this is factual, and then it sounds factual because he sounds like he ready to pass up this world championship opportunity if Bivol doesn't take the VADA drug testing. And if this is factual and he pulls out, then we got to question Dmitry Bivol. Why did he duck the drug test? They dogged Pacquiao out for years about the random drug tests. They dogged other fighters that skipped out on it or didn't want to join the WBC VADA drug testing. One was Keith, I think it was Earl Spence, Keith Thurman, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, Anthony Joshua did want to join the when they first started the random VADA drug testing. So this is all factual based. Now we have to start asking why doesn't Bivol want to take it? He comes from a country with deep doping background. Not only is Russians known for doping sometime or most of the time, they're fucking good at it, They got some of the best stuff you can buy. They got stuff you can't detect. And now that the drug testing are catching up to the curve of the dopers and the abusers and the users, it's getting tougher and tougher on them. Now, if he really disappeared, like he said, this is all alleged, according to, Barrera. I must say it again because some people got a lack of hearing. There's 3 sides to a story. It's Barrera's side, it's Bivol's side, and it's the truth. We got to wait just to see what Bivol say. And if Bivol is, and Bivol is, passes up this opportunity versus Barrera because of VADA drug testing and the WBA doesn't step in and do something, which I heard they have a drug testing program as well, which I just know in the WBC, theirs to be real famous. But if Bivol, doesn't take it, we must question him, we must bash him, we must interrogate him and ask him why he doesn't want to take this random drug test. The WBA must say that because you did suspend Luis Ortiz, without even doing a full investigation. So I think you owe it to Barrera, who you actually skipped over for and gave the title to Bivol versus Trenton Brodenhorst. So you seem like you got something against Cubans because you stripped Gilbert Rigondeaux for moving up to 130, trying to be great. And now you trying to play with Sullivan Barrera if you don't do your true investigation with Dmitry Bivol. You have to do your investigation and see if he's a clean fighter and what's going on and why he didn't want to take this drug test. Now, if it's a funded issue, okay, maybe we can figure some things out, raise some money for Dmitry Bivol to get this drug testing done if we WBA. But if you crack down on one cheater in Luis Ortiz, you got to crack down on another one. You did skip over Sullivan Barrera for this opportunity. Now he chose to take this opportunity. Now he was the number one contender. This fight got to happen. And if Bivol was dirty, I mean, we need to know he need to be stripped, and we need to get a championship belt to the rightful owner, who it should have been in the first place, is Sullivan Barrera. I had nothing against Dmitry Bivol. I think he's smooth, suave, he cold with it, he's sick with it, got nice power, got nice fluidity in his punches, got nice movement. He's a good fighter. But here comes the BS again. It's not my fault that he's from Russia. And they got a reputation for being some of the best and greatest dopers in the world when it comes to competition. Sports competition. That's not my fault, but it is Bivol's fault if he don't take this drug test. Now I'm gonna report the real and keep the trail moving though, and we must know. Now Barrera could be lying. There could be some other stuff in there that he ain't telling us. Now people, that say stuff, they come out and try to jump on the story first and trying to tell on somebody first. They tend to leave some important parts out. So I look forward to hearing what Dmitry Bivol has to say and his team has to say on this stance. Let me know what y'all think. This is the Boxing Clinic. We gone.